Hey there, Libra, and welcome to Gemini Visions. I am Mrs. Gemini.
And I'm Mr. Gemini.
And today we are doing your monthly What to Expect read for the month of September.
Oh, yes. So for these reads, we're doing 3 cards each, and then we'll grab clarifiers on those. And then once we get through that, we'll grab you an oracle card on either side and get some extra messages for you.
Yes.
So welcome, Libra. We're glad to have you here.
Yes, we are.
If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a little like.
Please do.
And be aware, we are offering personal reads now, so if you need a personal message, information's in the description box, guys.
Yes. All
So
right.
let's see, okay. Libra. Temperance.
Ooh. Libra coming out hot. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Very balancing energy right now.
Balanced.
I like that. Libra. Two of Swords.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Knight of Swords. Beautiful. Air energy coming out for you, Libra. Gorgeous. So we got Two of Pentacles at the bottom. So twos, I would definitely recommend you looking at some twos. 222, 22, anything like that that is significant for you. Look at the angel numbers because it looks like something is either a decision or spirit is trying to guide you in a certain direction.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just a little blurb from Mrs. Gemini to you guys. So your first card on my side is the Six of Pentacles, and this is a equal give and take. So you're able to give your earthly possessions, but also you're able to open up your hands to receive, because we're never. If you look at this, if you look at her, the old woman is being given. She's taking from the old woman. Her hand is closed, and she's giving gold coins to this boy. So there's nothing wrong with you accepting abundance into your life. There's nothing wrong with you accepting beauty and love and all of these wonderful aspects of being human. There's nothing wrong with you accepting it into your life. And it looks like in the beginning of the month you're able to actually give it as well. And that comes into the Two of Swords, which is making a decision, making a choice on which direction to go, picking a direction. So, it could be one thing or another, or it could be 4 directions. And right now you're just trying to narrow it down so you're able to make the right decision. But this person's also blindfolded, so they're definitely going in, and they're going inward to find the answer. So use your intellect. Intellect, Libra, and remember that you're a very intuitive person, and you're a very balanced person naturally. Don't let that balance be upset, is what I'm hearing. Don't upset the balance, the natural order of things. And don't force anything. Let it happen. Throw that sword at something, or that dagger or whatever. Throw your intentions, your ideas at something that's going to really stick and really land. And I see that idea, that thought, that or communication even, in order for this to happen, coming in very quickly for you. The truth is coming in very quickly for you. And the I'm going to say repercussions of what you're choosing coming in. Repercussions aren't a bad thing. It's just there's consequences in every decision that we make. Consequences are positive and negative. So I see that whatever action you take, whatever you throw your attention at, is going to be the truth. It's going to be the right answer, and it's going to take you far. Very, very far, very, very quickly. And I also see you coming out of this, oh wow, 5 of Pentacles into that with the Sun. You're healing this energy of balance and survival. You're no longer feeling like you're living in lack anymore, or you're not allowing distractions to take away from your earthly pleasures, your earthly stability as well, Libra.
Right. So on the bottom of my deck here, I have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So I do get a strong sense of cooperation and working together here. And there's a strong balance in that with Temperance, okay? You could have some Sagittarius in your chart. Maybe you're asking about a person with Sagittarius in their chart. Be aware that right behind that I have the Seven of Cups, though, which leads to there's a lot of options for you.
Yes.
But there's also a flow of creativity as well, an abundance of creativity that comes with all those options, right? And with the Two of Swords behind it, I can see that it's possibly hard for you to choose, Libra. You're having to do a lot of balancing here, okay? And that with Temperance on the table, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, there is a lot of balancing here, okay? There's definitely a sense of that. But right below that, I have the Princess of Pentacles, okay? Or the Page of Pentacles, right? So this person is a student, a master's student. More so than any other page, they are the student of the real world, or a student of the world, a bookworm, so to speak. And they tend to overflow with potential even if they are under-recognized, right? There's so much abundance around this particular Princess of Pentacles. She's overflowing with abundance. So in a lot of ways, you're not being fully recognized for what you can do, okay? And I get that with the Six of Pentacles behind it, that you have the ability to share and take just like everyone else does, but there is a sense of underappreciation. So you really got to step into your power on that, guys. But you are finding a balance here that's going to help you into this creative spark here, this Page of Pentacles energy, and you're going to learn really what it takes to channel this creative abundance you have.
Yes.
Right? It's beautiful energy, guys.
It really is.
Mrs. Gemini?
Yeah, so to clarify the Six of Pentacles on my side, we have the Six of Wands and the Emperor, and this is you in complete control of your success. This is you in complete control of, first off, it's both fire energy, it's passionate. You're like, okay, well, I really like how this feels where I'm allowed to give and receive. I'm able to be seen as somebody who can do that rather than just being a taker, or rather than somebody who's just being given to or giving to other people. It's a direct, you're controlling that nature within yourself to balance things out in your life. And with the Six of Wands, this is victory. This is you coming back from battle, and the Emperor as well. You know, this is a very victorious person. They're looking out onto their kingdom, onto their land, because they conquered that. You've conquered a lot within your life. You've overcome so much in your life as well, and you're claiming victory on the land. You're claiming victory in your life. And that goes into the Two of Swords energy with the Fool. You are legitimately closing your eyes, letting the divine choose your decision. Like I said, you are throwing your thoughts and your intentions at something that is only going to bring you, that's only divinely guided with this Fool energy. You're only able to get anywhere away from it. And you also show up in your reading. Justice, Libra. You're coming through with that balanced energy, and you're coming through quickly because, you know, if you want to read it beginning, middle, end of the month, because in the beginning of the month you took control of your circumstances. You took control of certain aspects within your life that really are enable you to give pieces of yourself without taking too much away from you, and you let the divine make the decision. You gave it up to the divine. You said, these are my thoughts based on what I'm feeling. These are my thoughts based on who I'm thinking about. These are my thoughts, you know, these are my options with the Seven of Cups on Mr. Gemini's side. And I'm going to put my intentions in it. I'm going to throw the sword, and I'm going to let the divine guide me. And swiftly, very, very quickly, justice comes in. You come into and you save yourself. And the divine comes in and saves you and says, amazing answer. You found the truth within yourself. And guess what? You're only progressing into the High Priestess. You have a lot of talent within you in order to get out of your situation. And going inward and using your intuitive, using your intuition and your intuitive gifts is only going to help this outcome faster. So divine justice is on your side. Those scales are being balanced. There's nothing being pushed on one side or the other. You are balancing these scales. And this could be love, loving somebody else and having self-love. This could be having that stable life or work environment, as well as able to give your time to others. And also mental anguish. You could have so much mental anguish, as well as coming out of it and having confidence. So there's balance in all areas of your life by the end of September, if you would like to read it that way. If this is a relationship, you are claiming victory over something. There might even be a contract that you're signing, maybe a new place that you're moving to with the Knight of Swords, with swift energy moving in. You might even have, because you're in this give and take, I'm taking control of my life, you're able to go out and get a new place to live, and you're signing a lease. Some of you have really asked the universe to put you in a place that is very rewarding and fulfilling. And maybe the place that you're in right now is not as rewarding, but you've kind of accepted it for what it is. And because you accepted, because through acceptance we're only able to progress past that, you've accepted what is right now. You're able to move. And so some of you guys may be moving in the month of September into a place that is better for you and better for your family.
100%.
Yes.
I see on the bottom of my deck here for the clarifiers, I have the King of Cups, right? So that's coming through as being emotionally balanced and in a healed position, right? But that's also recognizing that there could be some empathic or psychic gifts involved here. There's a strong sense of love and compassion, okay, and a strong foundation with the Four of Pentacles below it. But I got the Seven of Cups twice, right? So this, to me, has become a warning, Libra, in a lot of ways, okay? If you don't balance yourself, and for a lot of you, if you don't balance yourself, the Seven of Cups, and for some of you it's going to be about a divine union with a lover, because I have the lovers here. It could just be a partnership in business too. But you have all these options. If you don't balance yourself with all these options, particularly when it comes to love or a partnership of some kind, with that and the Seven of Cups next to each other, I get a sense that you're going to be bound. Your creative flow will be bound up, and you're going to feel entrapped if you're not balanced before you go to make a decision on what you're picking. Okay, before you go to make a decision on what creative idea you're going to use for a business. If you don't balance yourself before you do that, you're going to feel bound with this Eight of Swords energy. So really, it turned into a lot of a warning here for September. Don't let all of these options really twist you up into this state of mind where you're trapped in this mental prison, okay? Because right there you are on the table, right? Justice, okay? You understand balance. And then temperance, I like to relate the two. Because temperance is balance as well, in a lot of ways. Maybe one is actually justice, and that's a different kind of balance, yes. But they're both representative of finding both sides and combining them.
Yes.
Right? It's a sense of bringing together two things. And even with the lovers, it's a sense of bringing together a divine masculine and a divine feminine, right? And there's a chance out there that some of you guys are possibly dealing with a Gemini, Libra. So, and that's absolutely fine. You have to understand that just as much as Libra is about balance, Gemini is about duality, which is just another kind of balance, okay? So be aware of that and find your balance that I know you can find, right? Because you're here on the table with the Fool, Justice, the Emperor. Step into your element in order to make the appropriate decisions so you don't get bound up, okay? Because it's easy if you think clearly to take the blindfold off and step away from the swords, right? That's a beautiful energy, guys. Beautiful,
so definitely, and I like how it is mirroring one way or the other with the Six of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Six of Wands, which is complete victory over these Eight of Swords. And I like how it is balance with temperance and justice, but also you have options that could throw you in a tizzy. But there's a lot of, there's balance. We have two. You need to look at your twos. The lovers, even, even justice being 11, 1, 2, look at number 2 and see what it lets you know. Based on what I know in numerology, it does mean that you are on the right path, and Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right path and not to sway. So I see that 8 of Swords as kind of somebody swaying because of all the options, because of how you're feeling.
Right.
Which is not. You should feel blessed to have all the options.
Yeah, absolutely. I got for my oracle card here, Angels of Abundance, I got declutter. And that truly speaks to me about these options, right? And part of that is, if you're a millennial and you're watching this, okay, this may resonate really well for you. It's just an example. But standardized testing, right? When they teach you to do standardized testing, they basically teach you how to use the process of elimination. And that's decluttering the space, right? So immediately rule out the answers you aren't going to take, okay? And that's decluttering, 100% decluttering, okay? So you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items, but be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And for me, that's also cluttering out these ideas that aren't going to work, all right? It's easier to deal with 4 ideas than it is to deal with 7. Because those 3 extra ideas may already suck, and you just don't want to admit it to yourself in a lot of ways. So declutter, all right? And that's going to help you find the balance and make the appropriate decisions. And I do want to say that it feels like, on my side, don't think about your decisions, and you'll be in a mental cage. Do think about your decisions on Mrs. Gemini's side. Make the wise one, and be in your power.
Yes.
All right?
I know that you're going to make the wise decision, Libra.
Right.
Because you're using your intellect. And full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. We have the Emperor right here. This is saying that if you want to be in this energy of entrapment, of trapping yourself in your own thoughts, do it. But it's only going to bring you down. It's only going to blow up in your face. Now, if you want to come out on the other side and balance yourself and make those decisions because you've decluttered, it's not going to blow up in your face. It's going to blow up. It's going to go off the charts, just into a life that you're really, really interested in. I do see a lot of, with the King of Cups and the High Priestess, there is a lot of psychic ability here. So use that to your advantage. Ask Spirit, ask your higher self, ask God, whatever works for you, ask, and you shall receive. Ask, believe, receive. So ask yourself internally for the answers and for the guidance, because you're going to find it. You are justice. There's nothing that's going to stop you as long as you ask. Yeah.
That's beautiful energy, guys.
It is.
Don't forget, if you're new here, to give us a subscribe and like the video, please, if you would. Also, we are offering private readings now, so if that's something you need or something you want, the information's in the description box below.
It is.
We appreciate you guys' time.
Thank you so much.
Good luck out there, guys.
See you soon.